Shifting gears, South Korea's economy to expand 1.4% this year, a slight cut from the previous forecast, while inflation is expected to further ease. This as the Finance Ministry unveiled today its economic policy direction for the latter half of the year, with a focus on achieving economic vitality. Our economics correspondent Shin-Ha-young has the details.
As price hikes in South Korea continue to ease, the government has slashed its inflation outlook for the year from 3.5% to 3.3%. However, it has also lowered its growth projection for 2023 to 1.4% due to a sluggish performance in the first half. Despite this cut in its economic forecast, the government expects the economy to gradually recover in the second half of the year and more substantially starting next year. Mentioning this, Finance Minister Chu Kyung-ho announced on Tuesday the economic policy direction for the latter half aimed at improving the country's economic vitality.
The country's economic conditions have been gradually improving, but economic uncertainties still remain in the global economy and financial markets. In the second half of the year, the government will focus on enhancing economic vitality, stabilizing people's livelihoods, improving the economic structure, and future preparation.
First, the government will focus on boosting sluggish exports, as these will play a significant role in the country's overall economic rebound. It'll do so by injecting record-breaking trade financing of 184 trillion Korean won, or roughly $140 billion during the second half. The government also aims to stimulate domestic consumption by boosting tourism. To encourage off-season travel, 300,000 vouchers worth $23 each for accommodation will be distributed in November. To attract more foreign tourists, 700 free round-trip flight tickets will be given out in July and August, targeting visitors from countries such as Japan, Taiwan, and China. As for improving the country's economic structure, it will focus on fostering science and technology as well as cutting-edge industries and expand joint research at the global level. The government aims to promote this and nurture key personnel by partnering local research institutions with ones in the U.S. Additionally, it is planning to expand its R&D and technological cooperation with the EU by having further talks on Seoul joining the EU's Horizon Europe Research and Innovation Program. South Korea could also soon expand tax benefits for video content makers to the same level as those for chip makers. Currently, the tax credit for conglomerates making video content is 3%, while for small and mid-sized businesses, it stands at 10%. The revised tax credit for video content makers is yet to be announced, but tax benefits for chip makers have been raised to a maximum of 25%. Shin-Ha-young, Arirang News.